All right, so kind of to close things out, we're nearing the end of the lesson. I just kind of want to reiterate some practice recommendations for all of you around the putting green because, as I said before, putting is the key to scoring in golf. You can hit the ball, you can hit 18 out of 18 greens, hit it to 5 feet on some, and you can still two-putt and shoot par, which, I mean, a lot of people would be happy with that. With the pros, they would. As you see, the pros they excel at putting. So some drills that I would recommend for everyone that I teach would be the gate drill that I showed you earlier. That drill, the double gate drill with the ball, the ball gate. Another one would be what we call the railroad alignment with the alignment rods. Another one I like to do is what we call clock drill. So it's pretty much you get 5 tees, you get a putter's length away from the hole, set a tee 5 points around, and you just go around the clock, and you have to make X amount in a row until you can stop. So say you make 25 in a row, you can quit. If you make 23 in a row, miss 24, you're back to 0. So it gives you a little challenge, it gives you that confidence for those 3-footers.
From a certain distance?
Exactly.
Okay.
However far you want to make it, I like to start out at just the length of your putter away from the hole. That's typically around 3 feet. And then another one I like to do is what I call the 2-putt drill for lag putting. So start at 25 to 40 feet away, and then try to 2-putt 5 times in a row, try to 2-putt 9 times in a row. However many you want to do it, it just gets you consistent with your speed control and your confidence with the, say you knock it 5 feet by, you get the confidence to make it come back. So it's just kind of that, it's just a confidence builder, which is really key in putting. So any questions? So to wrap things up a little bit here, we're getting towards the end of this lesson. Some practice recommendations I can give you for people that are afraid of the bunkers. We just went over kind of how to get a little bit more confidence in there. Really, you just kind of have to practice. Just keep getting after it. Don't be afraid to spend 10, 15 minutes when you're practicing. Say you do a quick range session, just hit 10, 15 balls out of there just to get the confidence up. For pitching and chipping, really your biggest, we did that drill with the alignment stick behind the ball for the spin and control. You can do that. A game you can play it with friends or you can play it by yourself, is the old-fashioned up and down game. So stand in the middle of the green, throw a ball somewhere, hit it as it lies, get a putter, get a wedge, get up and down, play 9 holes, play 18 holes, however many holes you want to play. 2 is par, chip it in, birdie, anything above, bogey, double bogey, like that. Try and get as close to par as you can. That's really how I practice my short game. If you want to practice flop shots, you can get like a small table or one of these den caddies right here, and just kind of prop it up in front of you so you can learn how quickly the ball gets out off the club face. But the biggest recommendation I have for amateurs is to just try the up and down game and try to get as close to par as you can for however many balls you can go. It's really fun. We did it a lot in high school. We played with a teammate, so it's a little bit more competitive. So like Jack said, when he's practicing, he has no problems with the short game. But when he gets on the course, he kind of tenses up. That'll help kind of transfer your practice session if you have a competition against someone else, because you're on the last hole and you need to make this putt to win. You're gonna have that same feeling as if it's gonna be a little bit less pressure than if you're, say, championship round, last hole you remember guess, but it's gonna be the same kind of feeling. But yeah, other than that, is there any practice you guys like to do for short game outside of that?
No, I never thought about the alignment rod to where you've got to increase the steepness of your shot.
Yep.
That's something I'm going to definitely use to work on.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, my big recommendation is the up and down game. It helped me out in high school. Helped me really focus on what I had to do to get up and down. Really, it transfers over to the course too. So that's my big recommendation, and hopefully you guys try it. So, really good lesson today. We're kind of closing things up. We're kind of running out of time here. Once again, thank you for coming out. To end things, we're going to just kind of talk about some practice recommendations. Holly, with the towel under the arms, did that seem to help when you practice it a little bit more? You started focusing less on the towel and more on the swing?
Yeah, keeping my arms like in as well,
Yeah.
other than like this,
Yeah,
the chicken
the
wings.
Chicken wing. All right. So that's one practice thing you can do. Michelle, just until that shoulder started hurting, you're swinging pretty well. You like the alignment rod with the foot or the heel for the alignment, perfect. Andrew, with your longer backswing, you generate a lot of power. With that long backswing, you're gonna have a little bit more room for air, which is okay. If you keep practicing with it, you're gonna pretty much fine tune that, and you're gonna get more accurate with it. One thing for you, if you have two alignment rods like this, or Menards, I think they call them yard sticks or something. If you have two of them, you can kind of set them up in like a field goal type atmosphere, and you can just try to hit through them to start, so that'll help your club. All of you can do that. Rachel, as I said in our little segment there, you like to have your knees kind of up and not bent all the way through. Just try and keep those knees bent. Your swing was looking better as we went through. So
Almost perfect.
Almost perfect, exactly. You're right. Almost
Very
perfect.
close.
So yeah, just keep practicing. Alignment rods, about 99 cents for two of them at Menards. Very cheap investment. Towels you can find anywhere. So thank you again for coming out. We'll wrap this up shortly. All right. Any questions for me on practice?